12-foot duck trail.
Alright, packing up. It's supposed to be sunny for some of today, and then major rain coming in. So, cutting the trip short. Heading back home tomorrow. But it's been a good time. Alright, all packed by 9:30. Now, just hope my ride shows up. Well, as you can see, I'm walking and not in a car. I had arranged a ride with some nice chaps to get into town, but they left without me. Now, they seem like nice guys in their 20s and recent college grads, but I did get the feeling that they were a little hesitant, so I asked a few times just to make sure, and everything seemed okay. But they did leave me high and dry. So wherever you guys are, next time, be honest. Tell it straight up. I can take it. I'm a big boy and I can make other arrangements. Luckily, the ranger gave me an AT shuttle guide and taxi list, and he recommended a guy by the name of DuBose Eggleston Jr. called the Yellow Truck. You can find him listed on whiteblaze.net among other ride services. Super nice guy, and once I got into the truck, he talked about how he started giving hikers rides along the AT.
The next day I wouldn't have any. Then the third day I'd have 3. And I couldn't decide what I had done. I thought I had jumped into the frying pan. So I got me a book and I write them down, and then they get priority over phone calls. And one year, about 6 years ago, I was up to 600. Or the redwoods. I have a 12-foot duck trailer. Anything anybody will move. They're coming back, but apparently they have to have tests. COVID test, or somebody, maybe, I don't know who that is. I think UVA is coming back.
Now, a word of advice. DuBose is chock full of information and stories, but do not interrupt him or else you will get a stern lecture. Since this was an unscheduled change of plans for me, I didn't have enough money to pay for the ride, but he said, no problem, you can just mail me a check. DuBose, thanks for the ride.
While riding on this train. If you need a little breather, you can take it off for just a couple minutes and please put it back on. When you use the restroom, we do ask that you do not put anything in the toilet other than toilet tissue, any paper towels. Please dispose of it in trash receptacles located in the restroom. Please try to pick up behind yourself. Be considerate of the next passenger coming in behind you. My name is Melanie. I am your coach attendant. Welcome aboard the Cardinal train number 50 bound for New York Penn Station.
As my trip comes to an end, I think about why I made this journey. My family and I, we moved out of California almost 10 years ago, and we left good friends and good family. But with communications and social media the way it is today, we can easily keep in touch. Now, my wife likes to call me a social butterfly, and I am definitely guilty of that. So I made new friends and started a new social life. But I think I got too comfortable. I tried to replicate my past, and I didn't see the harm that it could cause. And with 2020 the way it was, something had to give. So as when great storms hit, you have to pick yourself up, take a long look at your life, and move forward. Now, my life hasn't always gone the way I wanted it to. In my 20s, I ended up homeless and living in a van for about 6 months. Sometimes I'd have to find a car that was open so I could crawl into it and sleep for the night using whatever I could find for blankets, old clothes, and the like. It got so bad I finally sucked in my pride and went to the food bank to eat, as I had gotten down to 160 pounds. And then I finally broke down, and I asked help from my mom and my dad, and they were always there to support me, even if I didn't see it. Those experiences changed my life and forced me in a new direction. And good things happened to me as well. As I met new people, I went back to school, got an education, and finally got a good job in the tech industry. And then I got married, and best of all, watched the birth of my 3 kids. But even though there were some rough times, I always tried to have a positive attitude. Life is a precious gift given to us by the universe, and we only get one shot at it. We have to make the best of it, no matter what, and it can be a positive and fulfilling experience. I get so angry when I see on the news or hear from friends about young people who have taken their lives for whatever reason. I know it can be tough growing up in challenging situations, home, school, friends. I moved to a new school in between 7th grade, and some of the kids didn't accept me and tried their best to bully me, but I was having nothing to do with that, and occasionally I had to fight my way out of it. Eventually, I met some great kids who liked me for I was. School is a mini torture chamber because you are limited to such a small sample size of people, and they may or may not accept you. But it's okay. It will end, and you will graduate and go out into a huge world filled with people who will like you just for the way you are. As the years in front of me become shorter and the days of my past become longer, I'm slowly realizing that nothing lasts forever, and I see more clearly every day the beauty in life. I don't want it to end, and I selfishly get angry at those who so callously throw it away. So young and full of life, all those wonderful experiences to have and share, and all I can think of is how much more life I want. More life to have and experience the beauty this world has to offer. So I ask you, go out, take a hike, take a bike ride, take a ride on a train, and look deeply at the world, the beauty of it, and how it is the most special thing that you will ever experience.
There is nobody here at this airport. It is a Monday. I can't believe it.
Well, I'm almost home now, back to where the things are in my life that matter the most, and I look forward to marching on into the unknown future called life.